Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the end of season podcast as presented by the SAPL. As you can see, win or lose, I'm still repping my boys. We're still going to get some more representation on the podcast. But thank you for joining us on the Sunday evening. A lot of bands, a lot of fun, some birthday shenanigans, and some other cup winning shenanigans as you know how we roll. We get on some champions and we get on some guys who just want to talk some trash. But yeah, you guys are not here just for me. Tonight I am joined by, my esteemed co-hosts. So here we go. First on the mic, you know him as the Damez, or as Rash would say, Damez. Dames. Say to the people.
What's up, good people? First of all, why does Rash have to add a knife there every single time? I feel like that's a stereotype I don't want to get into. What's up, good people? What's up, man? Davis is in
No,
the
it's
house.
just
If you wearing the Martin, you know what this means, Dusty. For you younger gents, you won't know who this is, but hey, man,
yeah,
glad to
yeah,
be
yeah.
here.
You
This
know,
is gonna be fire.
we don't just roll with content podcast. We educate on this podcast. So yeah, we can come to that a bit later. But as far as your thing about rash goes, your last that MEZ is like mess, and in Afrikaans knife. So that's why the knife is there.
Oh, I took it. You know, from KZN, we don't do that.
Right, and then my second co-host, he'll be second on the mic. You guys know him as the Don of Old Gen. He's here to break it down for what happens on that side. Kearan the Don, say hello.
Oh, well. I see some LLG on top comments already. Like crazy. People are happy that they won the league, eh? Oh, what up, good people?
Yeah, that's good to see, man. You gotta represent your club. You gotta represent everything that's good in the world that we live
Yes,
in
sir.
right now. Nonetheless, Kieran, I think I'm gonna hand it over to you to introduce your old gen brethren.
So my first guest is obviously top goal scorer of All Gen Prem. Um, Prem is a winner, and he's been on the podcast a few times, and this probably won't be his last. He's here to talk some nonsense with you guys. He's here to brag. He's here to banter. Please welcome Lake Dog, Lord of the Lake.
Yo, you know, thanks for having me. So yeah, every time I've come on the podcast, I've won a season. So I'm gonna keep that for
Dang.
Okay,
sure.
is that what prompts your appearance on the podcast?
Yeah, I don't. I'm not in the mood to talk when I'm losing. So
Yeah, we won't.
Um,
I'm sure someone else will bring up that loss coming up soon. But I think that's a nice segue into the second introduction there,
hmm
Kieran.
there we go. That person. So we all know. Well, the team knows we're supposed to have someone who we've been wanting to come on the podcast, but every time he gets a chance, he cancels. And and then I came home and I look at the message. I was like, "Yo, this person's not gonna make it," and I had to call someone. Um, this person begged me to get the RBC agent on the podcast. I was like, "Okay, let me get him." So, cup winner. Unfortunately, please welcome Ruben Smith from RBZA.
What's up, James? What's up? Yo, was hard to make up winner, man.
Personally, I would not take that. Unfortunately, I'm just saying. All right. And then on the new gen side of things, he's also quite a regular now. I think his third podcast appearance. If Zamalek keeps winning, Akhil's always the band to come. So it's also his birthday. So guys, spam the chat. Happy birthday, Akhil. We won't rip the age. Don't worry. But yeah, Akhil, say hi to the people.
Salam. Thank you for having me once again, boys. Thank you so much.
Lovely stuff. I see there's a lot of commentary going on the side already. And I think let's start, Akhil. Yet again, some would say new gen is, you know how that song by Kendrick goes, not like us.
Yeah.
New gen league, Zamalek, not like us. Any thoughts?
I think it fits, bro. Yeah, it fits. It does. Yeah.
Like, is there anything you would like to say to the gens of the new gen? You know, who just can't just get their hands on the trophy because Zamalek is on such a tier.
Firstly, thank you for participating. I think that's a first. Second, try make it more competitive next season. We've seen teams. There were so many throughout. I mean, it's my third season here. So, first season, people tried to assemble the Avengers Part 1. Second season, Avengers Part 2. Third season, Avengers Part 3. Yet again, Zamalek wins again, bro. So, now you can, I don't know, bro, who they'll bring. They can maybe bring people from DC, Marvel, I don't know, bring whoever you want. Just bring them. Keep on bringing them.
Yeah, I think you gotta educate us there, James. Like, is Akhil and Zamalek the Thanos or whatever? I'm not very clued up on that side.
I think Zama's the Thanos from the first season that they won the league recently. Well, in the run that they've been having, it was the first Thanos, and then now it's the Thanos from the alternate universe. The Avengers still can't make it. They gather the Avengers, they get whatever they can, they still can't conquer the mighty Thanos. Zama in this case.
I think let's save the, because we were gonna bring in some Deadpool and Wolverine, which happened to be, quite a big thing. But Marvel said no spoilers, so we're not gonna fall foul of that. So let's keep it out while the guys still get to catch up. Kearan, on your side, on the Elgin side, what's cracking on that side?
I'll start with Ruben. Ruben, how does it feel to finally have a trophy, bro, or a title?
Nah, it feels really nice, bro. Yo, since I started, we've been struggling.
Okay, talk me through how the team was thinking before the final. Like, were you guys confident enough to beat Celesau? Were the guys stressing? What happened?
I didn't think we would win. I think some of the gents in the team also didn't really think we would win, but at the end of the day, man, we pulled it off, and it's been a crazy journey, man.
How did you pull it off? What set pieces and glitchy goals?
Yeah, Kratos brilliant, man. Kratos brilliant. And that Ethan first goal, yes, so man, that was beautiful.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on you guys winning a cup. I'm gonna move over to Lake. How did you feel when we unfortunately lost the cup to RBZA?
I wasn't mad, genuinely. I was happy for RBZA. They dealt with Weidman and they dealt with us in the same night. So they were the underdogs in both situations, and they prevailed. So none but love for them boys. And it's unfortunate, but it was our first loss of the season. So that's why it hurts. But for me, that's just it.
Top goal scorer of the league as well. How are you feeling? Do you think there's nothing new? What do you think?
That was my first season playing striker, but I'm not just the top goal scorer in Premiership Origin. I'm the top goal scorer in SAPL. So in New Gen, I feel like I can live up to it. And I will live up to it. So, yeah.
And we won the league. Obviously, it wasn't that tough of a season because no one really gave us a run for our money. We did draw a game against Weidman or the lads, one of the two, and we went invincible at the end of the season. So, is anything you'd like to say to your boys? Any shout outs? Anything like that?
If there's any shout outs I'll give to Benny, Ompa. He's the best CB on Ogen easily. And yeah, I feel like there was no competition for him. He was he played a big part in our defense, and without him, I don't think we would have gone unbeaten. And then I have to give a special shout out to the best cam in SAPL. and that's Marcel. So yeah, those are my boys. Shout out to Keanu, shout out to everyone, but special shout out to Benny and Marcel.
Yes, some comments saying, yeah, I got Junai telling us that like his stress. Siggy is asking how's Marcel easily the best scam in SAPL.
If Junaid wants a proper striker, he knows who to call. So that's how it is.
Damn.
I always deliver.
Damn.
Some early shots, eh? Some early shots.
I just want to ask Akhil, do you have anything to add there on the traumatic striker situation?
Traumatic strikers. I just got news today that one of them left. Traumatic. NLB Flyer, I think, is his PSN. I don't know his name, but I know him by NLB Flyer. I heard he left Traumatic. Let's see again next season if they do another Rebsy 2.0, sign someone and then he leaves right before the league starts. Once again. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's too many to say. Let's keep it for later. There's too much to say.
All right. Times. I'm seeing some commentary regarding Luke that plays golf. Where would you weigh in on the Luke versus Marcel?
That was tantalizing, eh? That was tantalizing. Owns were going in at each other. Actually, these last 2 weeks, that group has been firing. People taking shots at each other, people saying things with their chest. And of course, in every altercation, Mr. Luke is always involved. Luke is always in the middle of it. He's either in it or instigating. We know what it is.
Pro report.
Yeah.
Robert, you've obviously heard everything that Lake has been saying about shouting out these guys, and you see your guys in the chat being offended. Like everybody's been on top of RBZA Evo. If I don't know if you remember Waza in the old gen side.
Yeah.
Come talk to me if you win a trophy. Now you guys have the trophy. Summarize for us. What would you say to Waza right now?
I would say, what's up, bro? We've shown him that we can do it, and some gens don't believe in us, but we actually pulled it off. So it's really amazing, man.
Come see, believe, achieve.
And look at those people straight after that win. I think Ruben, Kratos, and someone else from RPC, they all sent me their transfer stuff for new gen. I was like, damn, you leaving old gen on a good note, I guess.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it's been good with RPC, man. I've been making a lot of memories. The gens are really good. But I mean, you have to move on at some point, and new gen, I need to see what new gen is all about. So, yeah.
I wish I could tell my wife that, but anyway, with this question I've been wanting to ask. We thought that RBZA Evo for old gen and RBZA new gen, we thought it was sort of a senior academy team setup. So we thought naturally that you gens will be going up to them. But it seems like they're denying being your father in public. What's going on?
No, I don't think we've ever been apart together, man. It's not. No, it's apart. It's not together.
So we just share names. It's not. There's no partnership there. No nothing.
I think I would love to go there. I mean, but it depends on them, obviously. Depends on how trials goes and stuff. We'll see.
So you're saying they're just some hating ass plus? That's what they are.
No. I respect them. But I would love them to like do better, you know. So
Do better in the league.
yes, no, do better in the league. Do better in the league.
Oh, and you're saying you can provide that, of course.
No. Maybe we'll never know. But I will. Maybe we'll see. You know. Maybe we'll see.
If it's not said with your chest, it doesn't count, brother. You have to stand on business. Is that what you meant or not?
No, I mean, like, we will see, man. We will see. Hopefully I can get in there, but we will see.
RBZA, guys, senior team, please look at Ruben. Ruben is here. He's talking his business. Come on, man. Do the right thing. Be a man.
Akhil, you got any space there for the RBZA Evo guys?
For what? On old gen? We don't have an old gen team, bruh.
The guys are coming over to new gen. Some of the promising players, you've got Kratos at centre back, you've got Ruben at right back, but can play multiple other positions as well. Talk to us what's happening in the Zamalek camp there, because every season it is you winning. Some players are out, some players are in. Is there anything that we can learn at an early stage? I think if we're talking football manager terms, Enzo can help me in the chat. You seem to be director of football at Zamalek.
Early news on signings. We've got a few planned out already. I think I said this on the last podcast. It's not like to make us. It's not to make us look big or whatever, but me and Enzo, the way we run things is very different to other people. And when we're already in for like a few games, we can already see what the squad needs already for next season. So the planning for next season already starts in the current season when we like 4, 5, 6 games in. That's when we'll already start maybe approaching a few people lightly, just give them like a heads up, hey, we might be looking at you next season or whatever because of X, Y, Z reasons. The squad obviously doesn't stay the same because of family commitments. People might be working abroad, traveling and shit. So the squad we need to keep upgrading. Last season, unfortunately, some people thought, we're losing this, we're losing that. How is Zamalek going to cope? How are we going to do this? Nah, they're not going to win. Mr. Keanu himself said, I don't see Zamalek winning the title. I see DSG, I see bowlers. But it's not to disrespect the other teams, but we put in the work, bro. We do put in the work. It's there. And I think it's only fair that I don't want to say we run away with the title. I'm pretty mad because we had the opportunity to do something really. I don't think that's been done before. At least, I mean, it was done before, maybe in the dinosaur era, but not now. Right now, when things are competitive and shit. But
so what I'm hearing is, when you step into the new side of things, the new era, the new gen PS5 era, Zamalek is that guy, and ballers in their 13 titles is in the dinosaur era. Is that what I'm hearing?
No. I'm not saying the dinosaur era is on PS5, right? I'm just saying, if you want to speak about the new gen is Zamalek's playground. Ever since SAPL moved to new gen, Zamalek has won every fucking title in new gen. That's a fact. Ever since SAPL moved to new gen, Zamalek won every title, hands down. So if any team now want to take over that crown from us, most welcome. But let me assure you, it's going to be a fucking challenge. And good luck doing that.
Wait,
the chest, speak with
That was
the
the whole chest. Yes.
I feel like Zamalek were lucky that they didn't run into Silasao. That's just me, though.
Oh.
I'm in foot sick.
Oh.
Nah, someone
Marcel messaged me, right? And he was like, let me flex a bit. He sent me a picture. I was, see, we did the undefeated. You can do the undefeated with like people who are handicapped down there, bro. Not here.
Not here. I get
the big league.
I feel like in New Gen, Weidman will get top 4, lads will get top 6. So it's not like there was no competition. hustlers as well. So I'm just saying, like, Zamalek, obviously they're the best in New Gen, but if you ran into Seleção, I feel like it would have been a humbling experience for you, you know.
Humbling. We're gonna wash you, bro.
It's giving Xbox. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's giving Xbox guys when they join New Gen. They thought the same thing. They thought
Exactly.
we only need to worry about the top 3 teams and that's it. Only Zamalek was what they said. Zamalek, Era, and Bowlers. No? At the time, it was Era.
I think it was that. Yeah, it was that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that. They said only those 3. See their lives now.
Let me add to that in terms of, when teams come here, Luke came from Bowlers to us, right?
Yeah.
And Luke told us something. It's something we know. Every team, when they play, you watch any game, bro, they might be playing Bowlers, DSG, they'll play like proper ass fucking football. Shit, total shit. Come up against Zamalek, oh my days, they're playing a Champions League final. Fucking 11 people behind the ball, clearances off the line, keepers making mad saves, balls hitting the post, and whatever. And Luke even said it. People actually defend for their lives against Zamalek. We struggle a lot against like teams that are putting the bars and whatever, but eventually every bus is there to be broken, bro.
And
We
we'll
like
do
drilling holes.
eventually break it.
It was the same for Seleção, I can tell you that. So
We love drilling holes, bro. We love drilling holes. It's our favorite thing.
definitely the same.
Okay, so since we're on the topic of Zamalek and Seleção, Akhil, if let's say all Seleção players as PS5s and then moving over to New Gen, is there any players that you would be keen on taking and seeing if they will fit into the Zamalek team and so on? Like, is there anyone you'd look for or so on?
Pretty much, yeah. I think there will, because there's definitely quality in the squad there, bro. You don't win a title if you're not good. Definitely, whether it's old gen, new gen, you have to be good to win it. But then it's a bit of a diplomatic answer. I can see Dusty smiling there, waiting for something bad to come out that it's not going to come out. I'm just saying, it depends if we have that position vacant. Like if we're actually looking for something, we don't just sign players. We sign according to profiles that we need. Like, for example, first season, we didn't really attack with 2 wingbacks. Like we played the 3-5-2, so we didn't really attack with 2. One would usually stay a bit halfway line and then the other would push. But I think the last 2 seasons we did like start sending both of them out and out attack. And that's why you see Steph at the right mid who has such good stats. I think he's only been bettered by Mayhem in terms of stats. Mayhem had also a crazy season. But yeah, it depends if Seleção, I don't want to leak it, but there is someone there from Seleção that is in my DMs twerking for a move already. When he does move to New Gen, he might be. I mean, I just heard someone say he might be the best cam in the league. So
No, I don't agree with the might, and I don't agree with the league. So it's a definite, and it's in SAPL, not just the league. So, but
Crazy.
Yo, so like,
honest.
Guys, if I can just take this moment, we have our second New Gen guest here. I'm hopeful he hasn't disappeared in the background. I see him here at the bottom. He is Spiro's best friend in the New Gen group. He is the best cam or the best scam in the league, however way you would like to look at it. Mr. Donza, are you there, my man?
I'm here. Late entrance. Sorry, I'm late, gents, but I made it. The best cam in the league is here. Because I heard people talking about cams. So I thought, let's get the expert opinion on the podcast. Now I'm here.
Yeah. Now weigh in since you let's say that you are the best cam in the league. Who comes second? Who comes third to you? Who's your best cams in the Premiership?
Basically, who's my next competition if I don't keep up my standards? I'd say the 2 at the big teams, to be honest. Like you can't look past Craig and Luke. I think between it's them and then the rest. Like there isn't a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just them 2 and the rest. I don't think anyone's.
Allow me to just interfere. It's not Craig and then Luke. It's Luke and then Craig. Thank you.
Yeah. I think they're different though. I think they're different. I think Craig's more of a like short passing, dribble, tight spaces, whereas Luke is when Luke plays passes, like, you know, when, and other games will know this, and DMs, I'm sure Akhil was, like, sometimes you play that pass to your right mid or your left mid or the over the top to the striker, and it just locks on wrong. I never see that with Luke. Like, his passes always lock on to the right person, the right power, all of that. So that's why I prefer Luke, because he's more of a passer. But yeah.
And, please let me interfere. We watched like a lot of bowlers this season, and we can say new gen. It's Craig. That's number one, and I feel like he goes under the radar. But also Donish from Traumatic is also good. But with Luke, I like Luke as a player. He's a very good player. But when Josh was there, Zamalek was still doing the same thing. They were still dominating, and Akhil plays a huge role in that midfield. And I feel like if you replace Luke, Akhil can still run the show in the midfield. It's not a thing of, if we take away Craig from bowlers, will they still be doing the same thing? So that's just my chat.
This sounds like my argument that I made about Repsy, and I'm not going to go there again because I'm going to get fried.
Please do.
You're starting.
I'll let you take that one, Akhil.
I get the point of saying, like, if you replace Luke in Zama, but you also need to look at the stats. I adapt to whoever is in front of me. Josh isn't the output cam. He's like a simplifier, let's say.
Yeah.
He makes everyone's lives easy. He let you play your game. If he sees you want to get the assist, you want to push for that, he'll let you, and he'll compensate in other ways for that. So when Josh was there, I was the one linking up with Enzo, making overlapping runs and providing support, sometimes dragging people away. That's why I had like maybe better numbers in assists. In goals, definitely Josh always bettered me in that side. But when Luke came, I adapted my game. That's when I started to be more like a deep lying playmaker with Raji in a double pivot and allowing, because now I know I have someone that will deliver the output, and the stats don't lie. You can see Luke there, top assister in terms of goals, crazy numbers for a cam in this league. So if bowlers do replace that, will it still be the same? And this is not a dig. I think the quality in the bowlers team has been a bit slacking lately. I think even Justy, AD will agree to that. That's not me throwing shade. I think they also will agree to that. That's why maybe if you remove Craig from there, the team might struggle. But I think if in the same situation, you just remove Craig and put Luke back in that same current setup of bowlers, I think they get even numbers. They're very good. I like Craig a lot. I mean, it's not a lie. We did try to sign him a couple of seasons back, which was obviously screenshotted by him and sent into various groups. So thank you for that, Craig. But yeah, I'm very happy with Luke. We needed also to up our white quota at Zamalek. We had too much Indians. So thing done for now. We Gucci now.
No more solo bunny chows, you say.
Yeah, so speaking about cup winners, Ruben, you've been very quiet, and we know you had a tough season in league, preferably. There's some people asking why do you have a city shirt on? It's like they ask, is it necessary to have that city shirt on?
I mean, it's my team, bro. Like, I've been supporting them for look at my shirts collection, you know. Supporting them for years, you know. So, but some will still say I'm a glorious fan, but like I don't care, bro. Like, honestly.
All right. So we all know you're moving to New Gen, and is there any teams you that have contacted you or that you're looking to get into? Are you trying to get Premiership, Championship? Where are you trying to start?
I'm not gonna lie, I really want RBZA.
You really want
RBZA? I want to stop Zamalek.
You want to stop Zamalek?
I want to try and stop Zamalek.
Good luck. Good luck.
I know. I respect you guys a lot, but like, I just want to try, you know.
Nah, it's try, bro. Just leave it. It's okay. I feel like if there was one team to do it, it would be Zalazao. Genuinely.
Yeah.
I think bowlers can also do it though. Genuinely. So
like just to confirm, because you've put your neck on the line and said a couple of things, but let's just confirm it here. So you saying that Seleção and Weidman in the new gen Prem would be top 4?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're
But
saying that, yeah?
Yeah. No, my
continue. Continue.
I'm saying in a game best out of 3 against Zamalek, I don't know. I really don't know where to go, but Zamalek wouldn't
Say it
have
with your chest. Say it out. Say it out loud. Say it.
No,
Say it.
because I can't say it beat Zamalek because we watch Zamalek streams. Like when we got the chance, because I know they don't stream, but when we got the chance, we'd watch them, and you don't just play like that. It's not fortunate. They drilled. They have stars everywhere. Seleção also has stars everywhere, but I feel like in a game best out of 3, I feel like Seleção takes it.
You mean Seleção like Zamalek best out of 3?
Yeah, I feel like Zamalek will run through Weidman. Yeah, Zamalek will run through Weidman.
But not Seleção.
Nah, not Seleção.
So I just have a question because you're all on the Seleção train at the moment, and I think the chat has picked it up as well. You say that you would not run through Zamalek. You might edge them or take them in a best of 3. Or maybe come up just a bit short. Or I missed a little bit there. But now, do you think a team like Zamalek would have got edged by RBZA Evo in that final that we saw?
Okay. I knew it would come up. But we played RBZA in friendlies in league. We played them, let's say 10 times. We won 9 times out of 10 times. And obviously the most important game we had to win, we decided to throw it. But I mean, Zamalek also didn't win the cup. So, and they're the best team in New Gen. They are easily the best team in New Gen, but they also didn't win the cup. So I feel like to justify that of cup isn't fair.
Okay, because I know I was commentating on the game, and I think in that last few moments I said, at that point I was on the bottling train when Seleção went 3-2 up, but then we came to the 73rd, 74th minute, and I just posed the question of maybe RBZ Evo could pull the ballers charm of coming back from behind like they did earlier in the evening, and they went in to go and do it, like Kratos, I think, scoring the goal before Ethan finished it off there at the end. I must say that finish gave me I wanted to get so much more excited in that, but when you live in a house with people, you gotta keep the commentary a bit low. So that looked like I was whispering and shouting at the same time, because like it gave me Fernando Torres versus Barcelona vibes when he went 1v1 with the keeper.
Let me say one thing.
Kearan, did you play in that game?
No, but I'm gonna tell you, if I had to, and Kratos knows this, if I had to play that game, he would have never scored. Kratos knows it, and he can confirm. He never scores. When he plays against me, he knows corners is where me and him go head to head. But if I had to play that game, Kratos
what do you mean by
would
that?
have never scored. Aye. Pause, no daddy.
I was also going to ask about head-to-head. That's a bit sus, eh?
Just a little bit. Danza, I want to rope you back in here. So you obviously you apply your trade at TMT. You've also had quite a bit to say regarding the quality of players across the league. Do you know what's coming for us going in new? Is TMT still going to be a thing? Are you still going to be a TMT? What's the plans going forward there for you?
I don't know. You never know from like one FIFA to the next, especially since next season is like months and months away. So I don't know. But as of now, I'm still TMT. I didn't leave. As for them, I asked the manager because I don't know how you guys do it like on PlayStation. But he said in between like feels like the TMT stays always. So there's not gonna be a disband like I'm seeing from other teams. Maybe like Traumatic or whatever. I can see them disbanding because it didn't go so well. But now TMT is gonna stay, I think.
Okay. I see the reinforcements were going to go fetch. The numbers have jumped up significantly.
Yeah.
For the discussion around Craig and the best cams and all these summer
I scrolled up on the stream chat just now and I just see like people saying Donish. Like, bro, he's a good cam. I'm not saying he's bad, but come now, man. Like, there's levels.
Nah, bro. I said Donish goes under the radar. I like Donish a lot. Like, he's a good player. But I didn't say he's better than Luke. I didn't say he's
Now I'm
better
talking
than
about the
Craig.
chat, like the stream chat. There were a lot of people saying maybe it looks like it's just Junaid that's saying it, and like a few other chants from Traumatic. They like backing their boys. They must just be scared the boys don't leave because they backed Smurf, they backed Repsy, and then they weren't there anymore.
Don't
some shots are being fired, eh?
It's just don't make too many Twitter posts. Look at Le Blue now. Now you're posting to the championship SAPL account.
Hey, this guy.
James, fire back, bruh. Come on now.
You know, there's nothing I could really fire back on in terms of Le Bleu, in terms of how the season went. We all know it went shit. And the good thing about Le Bleu as well is that we openly said it, whether it was fights in the group itself or just us poking fun at each other and banter. They've never really hidden it, and I'll always respect them for that. Is that they were very open and they never made it seem, you know, how some ones would be struggling and then denying it. FNB, you know, where you start, you know, when I want to say something, you just make me stop in my tracks. You remember I used this example, like Vaseline boys, FNB. You know, FNB are my boys. A lot of my bras are in their team, so we know the banter is not harmful or anything. But if you get offended, unlucky. And Vaseline boys, all of us had a bad season, but you were throwing shots at each other. Like I said, I use this example in the New Gen group. You know, when everyone in your friends group fails in an assignment, but then everyone starts trying to see who has the lowest mark so that you can laugh at that, bruh. It doesn't make sense because you all failed. Like, it doesn't matter who had the most, who had the least. You all failed.
But someone has to fail the hardest, you know, most how it goes.
Nah, I think it's 2 gens just passed and 1 failed. Like 2 gens, they can go out now. December holidays is festive, and then 1 gen must stay at home.
But being at the bottom of the prem, is it really passing though? If we're trying to be competitive, we're at least trying to be in the top 10.
I think if you look at they stayed up, so I think it's passing. Because look, you never know what's gonna happen next season. Look at TMT; they finished in the league by 1 point. They survived, and now they're sitting 11th. You never know what's gonna happen next season. So as long as you stay in the league, you've passed, bro. But I actually forgot Dames played for Le Bleu when I was saying that about Le Bleu. Dames is not Le Bleu quality. That's all I'll say. We all know that.
I appreciate that. I was about to insult you, but now I'm gonna hold.
I don't want to send address, please.
You sensed it coming. So you stopped. I think what we've seen across all the leagues, well, most of the leagues, if we talk about Premiership, you know, I think Zamalek were ahead of Ballers by 9 points, I think it was, at the end. Local Life Gaming winning the championship after spending quite a bit of time behind Kenyovi. SA Super League 1 West going down to the final evening, going to SAPL Battalier. Champion Elgin Premiership, we saw Celesau running away with the league. It seems like the fights in all of the leagues were much better at the bottom of the table than it was at the top of the table. Any takes on that from anyone?
No, that's true. It was happening at the bottom of the table. Yep.
There was a lot of fights, man. You know, it helps with the pain as well. You rather poke fun at some gents or banter here and there. In all honesty, you know that sticker where it's a smile at the front, but behind when they lifts it up, there's tears behind. It's basically that. You're trying to make the pain easier. The ones at the top really talk. When this is the first time I've heard of from Akhil the entire season. He doesn't need to speak. He really doesn't need to speak.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
shows his own.
I've tried to get Akhil on the weekly ones, but he's like, no, he only wants the end of season one. And now, just unfortunate at the end of season for this season had to end up on his birthday. I really appreciate you being here. Just again, if you guys weren't here and you've entered late, happy birthday, Akhil, in the chat. Akhil, I think you've said quite a bit around, how can I say, the quality of the league, some of the players who catch your eye, and those types of things. And we're seeing old gen guys coming over into the new gen. Is there a hope that the Premiership gets more competitive? And even so, do you see teams like DSG Beasts and teams like Traumatic, teams like Ballers still as a significant threat given your dominance over the last few seasons?
For the old gen pod, yeah, definitely. I mean, I really hope so that teams coming from there actually help boost the level of the league. It'd be nice to have like some more difficult games, tactical games where I don't know if you guys saw the sticker lately, a few weeks back on the group, New Gen group, where we're playing Traumatic and Steph is dunking on someone 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And then as soon as one goal goes in, we just see the left mid and the right mid swapping spots just for the other one to mark Steph. And then he getting dunked on as well. So it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have like some other teams that can compete with us. I don't want to say that we're going to be favorites again. It's a new game. We don't know what to expect because it's this fucking Poos company that makes irrelevant shit in this game. You'll never know what to expect. Like this season, we had to adapt to the meta and play to it, use it to our advantage. As much as you want to play like a football, tiki-taka, this, my ass, this game doesn't let you do it. You can't walk the ball into the net by just pressing X. You have to do meta shit. This is how this game works. So
is that reference to most strokes being in the middle of the field, sending long balls wide to Steph, and I think it's Mo who plays on the left.
It is one of it, yeah, the long balls. But then again, we've had teams that countered it, like small teams where, if I'm not wrong, we played FNB who played with fullbacks. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dames. You guys play 4 at the back, no?
I don't play for FNB, brother.
You probably saw Jason L last night dunking on the people, so he made
Akhil's just like Dames just plays for some team that I
You know what it is? He did the same thing I did, man. We can't believe that you play for Le Blue. Like, we can't believe it.
But yeah,
was good.
I've heard some rumblings like guys are going to start moving around. Maybe some guys are going to head down to League One. I hear there's an exciting project that's going to happen in League One in the news.
The streets said.
The streets, yes, the streets. So maybe that's going to bring the competitive flavor back. I don't know what, is RBZ Evo is losing so many players to New Gen. Why don't they just make a RBZ A B team on New Gen, Ruben?
I don't know, man. It's some of the guys, most of them just want to go to another team, but I don't know. We'll see, man. We're getting the votes in for who's leaving and who's staying, so we'll see.
Are you excited? Are you excited for the new new EAFC? Got 5v5 rush modes coming. I'm actually gonna go closer to the end of this podcast in about 12 or so minutes. speak about the timelines or the SAPL's plan. I don't know if I should do it now, if I should maybe keep it for the TOT stream on Wednesday. But yeah, that's another shameless plug. The TOT stream is on Wednesday, guys. So don't miss one out. About, we're getting straight into the swing of things with 5v5 rushes. Do you think maybe you can have a RBZ Evo 5v5 side?
Nah, that would be cool, but we'll see what happens. The guys all over the place at the moment, so we'll see, man. Just going back to Cup, I just want to say I think Whiteman gave us a more difficult time than Celestao. Not gonna lie.
Time.
Wow.
But the thing that I didn't like is how Niche reacted when we lost. He was being a so loser, so I don't know. But anyway.
Well, he did leave the group straight afterwards, so.
But he said stuff like we scored lucky goals and stuff like that. They don't congratulate us. Nothing, bro. But somewhere.
Goal to goal, brother.
I know, that's what I'm trying to say, Goal is goal.
But isn't Michelin supposed to be one of the quality players of the SAPL?
He is, man, but we clamped him, He didn't really do anything. I thought he was much better, but he didn't really do something against us.
Question for Lake and Ruben. Where would you rather much prefer Nishlin? Nishlin at cam or Nishlin at striker?
Nishlin on bench.
Yo.
I don't know, but when it came to Albizetta, he was in the one game he's fucking read it 7 times. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad. I don't know. He's very.
So where would you put him against Marcel?
Against Marcel?
Yeah.
Like, is he much worse? Is he better? Is he slightly worse?
No, he's not. He's not near Marcel's level.
But I feel like Niche is more versatile. There's not a lot of players in SAPL that can play every position, and Niche can play every position well.
Yeah, Niche is good at centre back as well.
Niche can play every position and do better than. I feel like he can get team of the season in every position, but at camp he doesn't touch Marcel. So.
Yeah, Marcel says himself he's clear.
He's saying he's so clear.
Marcel's quality, I must say. He's quality.
He is, man. I've before we integrated to New Gen, before we had for the Xbox guys who were not here at the time, or some of you that don't have SAPL stripes like us older gens. There was a league where we would all be together, where it was old gen regardless, all on PS4 before the PS5 and the hypermotion thing came into play. So I had the chance to play along Marcel in drafts as well. So I know he's one of the best cams that I've had to play next to. So no glazing, but all Daps team. First of all, I don't need to say glazing. Why in our community, every time someone gives someone a compliment, it's glazing or let his something go? What's wrong? What's wrong with giving compliments? Why do compliments hurt your soul? You must never give praise. It must always be, I know this braska. Then you enjoy it.
I don't think it's glazing. There's another word that they use.
Yeah, I don't want to say it. I'm changing my. I'm trying to be straight edge in all terms. But just to bring you in as well, Donza, as we're speaking about the happenings of the league, why is it always you against the league? What do you think about you?
It's funny because the vocal gents are the gents that are it's just banter. Like, I think maybe other people see it as something more, but it's nothing more than banter. I don't take it that seriously. Like, you can ask people who've played with me, like in league teams or whatever, not draft, but like league teams. Like, I'm completely different person from in like when I'm serious playing league and when I'm like talking shit in the groups. So it's not that deep.
If there's one thing
then it is what it is, bro. cry.
If there's one thing I can respect about you, like I said in a few recordings before, is that you say things with your chest. And like I always say, if it is not said with your chest, then it don't count. But why do you and Fish always gotta go at each other? Like, is there some love-hate relationship there? Is there some
I'm
respect?
just honest. That's my problem. Maybe I'm just honest. I speak my mind. Like if I think, like I will like I said before that I don't think of Josh as a cam and someone. I don't think he's all that. That's what I said when he was still playing. And now who got there? Josh played 3 or 4 games, so I was right then. It's just obviously people won't like it. People say I'm saying Josh is shit, but he's not shit. He's like a top 10 game in the league. But when a real like gent stepped in, he got displaced and he played 4 games. So I'm just honest. There's nothing wrong. I'll be honest if you're good. I'll be honest if you're bad.
So I think maybe some gents expect you to make it sweet when you just let it.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a politician. I'm not looking for friends.
I fully understand. I have one more question for you as well. This actually has to do with the old gens that are coming into new gen. You were part, of course, of the Xbox integration into the SAPL. A lot of the Xbox teams, of course, not sure if you were included. I think you were, where you thought the Prem would be relatively easy until you have to face the top 3. For many of the other players who come from the Xbox League, they've of course changed their stance on this. What advice do you have for, as you heard Lake say a lot of things with his entire chest about Silasau just walking into top 2 or first or walking, getting the drop on Zamalek? But can you tell them, what advice can you give them on how you've been through the journey of fighting the other teams outside of the top 3? Is it as easy as they think it is, or do you really only have to worry about the top 3?
First of all, I wasn't like one of those people that thought it was gonna be easy. I was like, when we came into the league, I thought our top could compete with PlayStation's top, and then our mid would get destroyed, because I felt like your average level in your league was better than ours, but I felt like our top could compete with their top. Unfortunately, no chance is in the mud. They fell so hard, and okay, Cyber's still kind of there, but no chance was like our hope, because they were like our ballers on Xbox. They fell off. So it was actually the opposite, where our mid, like we can compete with your mid, but our top, like we can't get there. What I'll say to the old gen teams is like, you think you know, but you don't know. Like the level in on new gen is different. I only like when we joined, I was like, you know what? I'll try and get to a level and then improve. But you got a lot of learning to do when you come to new gen. There's change. Like it's not just about being good at the game. You need to have like people that played with me know this. I always say you need to have a brain. There's players that are good at the game, and then there's players who have brains. The level of like the top, I'd say the top 3, new era before they disbanded, they have brains. Like they know the game and they know like football. You can't just know one. So I feel like when I was on old gen, the game isn't as, how can you say, it's not as realistic. It's more like arcadey. So you can get away with just knowing like FIFA mechanics or whatever. Whereas on new gen, I don't think you can do that.
That hypermotion, boy.
You need to use the brain a bit more.
Akhil, you said you had a question for Lake. Pop it off, my man.
Before I get to that, I just wanted to say as well, if teams think they can just come into this league and walk over and do whatever, please. I know you guys think Zamalek is dominating, but I'll say it again. Bowlers is a fucking team in this league. Do respect them. Don't come here with your nonsense and we're going to walk this league or whatever now. Bowlers were, I'm going to use a previous reference. Bowlers has been behind, I think, the previous season by how many points where people disregarded them. Yet, who finished second behind us? Bowlers. this season again, Bowlers not having the greatest of season. What happens? Bowlers wins the cup. Last season, Bowlers wins the cup. So it's not just Zamalek. Bowlers are still there. Yes, maybe they're lacking a bit behind us. Maybe that's going to change next season. Actually, shut up, man. I can see you there. But but yeah, I think again it's Zamalek's and Bowlers league to lose. Now getting to like, do you really think coming into New Gen there's not going to be any learning? There's not going to be anything. You just come here and be like, yeah, nah, wait, this is us top 3 in the league. Like Bowlers isn't going to give you hard work. We're not going to give you hard work. One thing that you gotta remember is even your TMT here, your Snake Pits, your I don't know what are the teams that finished last or whatever.
Yo, what is that?
Not you, man. Relax. Chill.
I didn't say TMT and Snake Pits in the same sentence. Yo.
That's how much Akhil pays attention to the bottom half of the table, bro.
I can't blame you. You don't scroll that.
It's already tough at the top to keep track. But yeah, like, do you think that those teams, especially like the bottom ones, we've been surprised at Zamalek, like against Snake Pits, starting the game, it's going to be a chill night. Come on, let's go, gents. Vamos. Let's go stat pad. Let's go score. Luke, you're going to get 3 assists. Bam. 10 minutes in, Snake Pits are leading 1-0. 5 minutes later, Snake Pits are leading 2-0. That's why now we have to set the read. Like, shit. There we go again. Now 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Yes, we might be winning the game by 5 goals or 6 goals later, but we had to put in a shift. Like, we didn't have to just chill, talk, cock, and win. So be careful when you get into this league. And I just want to know his input on, does he really think it's going to be that easy? Because if he thinks that's the case, then
Nah, so with New Gen, I know Cyber Brothers, DSG, Bowlers, Zama, they run the show. Like, they're the best teams. Let's say in SAPL.
Wait. DS who?
I was waiting for you to say something.
But in terms of like everyone else you mentioned, like if it isn't those 4, I don't think they'll give us a good game. Like Checkmarts, we'll beat Checkmarts comfortably. RBZ comfortably. Who else is in New Gen? Like, there's a player I like in City Lads, though. I think his name is Tweaky or something.
Tweaky's name is Fall.
That's a good player and it's a good team, but
Meta is nice.
There's, as you said, if you think like I'm not going to learn anything, I won't go into it with that mentality. You definitely need to learn everywhere in life. You need to learn something. You never know everything. But we're not coming to New Gen. Salazar's done. So, yeah. But I definitely think like this season that I come now, I'm definitely going to make a mark. Definitely. So
someone just pin this. Start that, please.
Someone said in the New Gen group. Sorry, when Darth and Luke, not Darth, sorry, Craig, when they were on old Gen, what were they doing at camp?
If I'm not wrong,
for that.
Maybe stats wasn't in his favor, but I mean Craig definitely, but I think Luke was still considered one of the best camps. I think he's been considered that way for way long. I've been in SAPL since 2019. Maybe from 2020 and onwards, Luke has been the reference when it comes to camp in that position. There was a few names that were circulating before. There was Zaz, there was his brother, Mola here, those who know the OGs, Patches. There was someone called Chad who was at Gebo Boys and later on at T4F. Chad, wonderful player. Can play cam, center back, wherever you put him. Fucking hell of a player, bro. Very good. But yeah, Luke has always been there.
I was hearing names like Marcel and some other guy now. So you guys are saying since Luke has gone to New Gen, the old Gen guys have gotten better on a game that they're not going to switch to, but they're going to come to Luke's Gen and then dominate him.
But it's not even that though, because Marcel has played for Checkmarts. I think Marcel was also at ballers, I think. And Marcel's been a good player for quite some time. So in OGN, there isn't really any, I'll be honest, like there's no competition. This OGN league is garbage. But in New Gen, you also make his mark.
That confirms Luke is better then, because if
No,
that
he
guy
is better,
was
bro.
playing for ballers, who was winning the league every season, and Luke wasn't at the team winning the league, which means he had worse teammates around him and still considered better than that guy. So no debate.
I don't know when Luke was considered better than Marcel in OGN, but I wasn't around for that long, but I don't think it's true. So
yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, Akhil, maybe you can correct me. Luke hasn't won a league title up until now.
No, he did, sir. When he was at Muera, they beat Artemis on the last day. They won the title.
yes.
They did.
Right.
They did. I think it was season 14, if I'm not wrong. Yeah? Season 14, Luke won the league with Ashik and them.
Okay. You always made it seem like this was the first one, because I got like the picture of the with the NBA title. So
Kobe.
I thought maybe it might have been the first one. So apologies, Luke. Public apology. Well done on your second title. But yeah, Kearan, I think we're having a lot of fun here. A lot of shots are being fired, and I think the guys on the chat are enjoying it as well. But people to see, people to do. Does it go like that? I don't know. Anyway, Kearan, you wanna wrap things up on the old gen side there?
From my side,
I don't want to eat further into Akhil's Among Us time.
Okay. Once again, congratulations to everyone who has won the titles in their respective leagues. Congratulations to everyone that has won cup and so on.
Thank you.
From my side,
cup and so on. Yo, that's disrespectful.
bruh. I mean, yeah, cup is a good thing, but if you win the league, I feel like you're a bit more dominant. But we're not gonna get into that now. Let me finish off. From my side, I don't. This is gonna be like a public announcement. I don't think I'll be continuing with SAPL until I get a PS5. So if I don't get a PS5, I'm retiring on old gen because everyone is going over to new gen and old gen is not for me anymore. So until I get a PS5, I'll be retired. I'll still be helping out with SNL, doing management shit and everything, but you won't see me on the pitch. You'll see me in tournament or so on, but other than that, I'm finishing my season with Celesao and yeah, but I'm finishing it. I'm taking my title and running, bro.
You're taking your invincible title and running. Yeah,
There we
bro.
go. There we go.
Was that the shot at Zamalek by any chance?
Probably.
Nah, you're trying to create fake beef. Nah, like I have respect for Zama. I have respect for Zama, so nah, it's not.
Ruben, any last words from your side before we end things? Any shots you want to fire?
I think I'm good, man. Like, honestly, I really thought Celesao will win the cup, but it didn't work out. So, yeah, I don't know. when you said you walked away with the Prem Cup, but man, you didn't win the cup, so no, but it's fine.
That's okay because the season before we won the double, so we know the feeling of winning a cup. Some teams can't say that.
Damn.
Facts.
Not Zama.
Definitely not that. Definitely not that.
Like any last words from your side? Any shots you wanna fire? Fire them now.
Nah, no shots at anyone. I'll see you on Eugene.
Short and
Oh,
sweet, it is. Short and
short
sweet.
and sweet. Short and sweet. Times?
Yeah, man. Of course, it's been a fun podcast, and guys, remember a lot of the things that we say here is just out of fun and out of banter. It's nothing personal or serious. But again, like we say, if you take it that way, unlucky. But like for as much as I questioned you, Ruben, Donza as well, Akhil, I don't really question. But thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for answering our questions, saying some things, whether it was putting your neck on the line or not. Lake, I know you're going to be a great addition to New Gen. You, of course, have been cooking on Old Gen for a long time. Ruben, I've not really seen you play, but I'm sure you're a quality player as well. We look forward to seeing you in there. Like, I just hope that these words don't come back and bite you. But
thank you, man.
I might add as well. I'm gonna add as well. Lake, besides being a baller on the game, in real life, this brow's a baller as well. I've seen it myself. The man plays exactly the same. The man is a baller in real life as well.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. So we look forward to. Thank you guys for coming through and supporting us as well, guys. Good luck with whatever drafts you're playing, whatever touch grass moments you're having. Spend some time with your wives, your girlfriends. If you don't have any of those things,
Your wives
spend some
and
time with
girlfriends.
yourself. Yeah. Spend some time with your wives. Separate some time for your girlfriends. Get off the game. Relax, gents. I see some gents are still pushing. You must league that much. It's only been gone for a week, gents. Relax. Just a day.
Donza, any parting words from your side? Shots, anything you'd like to say? Get off your chest.
Nah, nothing. I got nothing to say. That's thank you. Just a thank you to the gents who do the graphics for thoughts and team of the week, and you guys with the podcast and all that. Like, this is stuff that you guys don't have to do, but you do it to make it lekker for the gents, to have a lekker league and all that. So that's all I'll say. And last thing I'll say is DSG conceded more goals this season than they did last season. That's all.
We know why you're saying that.
Yeah, we do know why you're saying that.
We knew it was coming. Akhil, we leave the spotlight for you, birthday boy. What you got left in the tank?
Before I say my goodbyes, just got an announcement. As some of you may know, Enzo's finished top 4 in the FIFA E-World Cup for FM, representing South Africa. So we had a discussion, and he did say he'll use his prize money to buy 2 PS5s for one of the gents that are joining from Old Gen willing to come to Zamalek. So if you don't have a PS5, hit us up. Enzo will sort you out nicely. And for my goodbyes, I guess, be better next time, gents, please. Give us some competition. Up your game.
Wow.
Don't just buy your PS5 and be cuck. Be good. Do something.
Get good.
Very, very. I thought we're supposed to be giving the birthday gifts to you, but you just be handing out the gifts to the community. So
who said money can't buy you love?
That's really a really nice thing to do, Enzo. So I think from our side, thank you to you as well for doing that. Obviously, it's in the spirit of bringing guys to Zamalek, but at the end of the day, it's making sure there's a lot more people on the platform to play in SAPL competition. So congratulations, and again, echoing congratulations from our side to you for your top 4 finish in Football Manager. So yeah, on that glorious note, I knew it. Well planned, Akhil.
No, but Dusty, we need to stop congratulating him, man. He should have done better. He was cuck. At Zamalek, you either first or you lost. So you should have fucking won the World Cup.
Nah, apparently the German guy was a bit of a, yeah, we won't go there. But once again, you gotta make it into the top 4, man. 3 days of Football Manager, 12 hours in a row. It's hectic, brother. But nonetheless, again, thank you to everyone who's joined. Thank you for all the commentary, for all the interaction. It's been a wonderful podcast. It's been, I think, one of the better end of season podcasts in terms of engagement. So thank you for that. And to our guests who have joined us, thank you again for making time. Dot stream on Wednesday. Do not forget. Might be coming in with a bang with some of the things, and then we will also communicate in terms of timelines and plans regarding what SAPL will be doing in the downtime before league starts in January. So yes, that's all the public service announcements out of the way. GG's in the chat. Happy birthday again, Akhil. Congratulations again, Enzo. Congratulations to the title winners and to the relegation guys. Unlucky, try again next season. We out.
Away.
Peace.